guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jasmine, the Buffet Witch, but you already know that. And welcome to a lip swatch video. I hope I can get this done. My son is giving me a little bit of time, but you know how cheer-ins are, okay? I want to do just a little talking section, and then 2 of the looks of the 3 are going to be just just music, and you can watch. But I was watching Julia Adams, and she was doing lip combos by Nina, like inspired by this makeup artist, Nina somebody. I'll put it in the comments. I was already talking about it in a previous video. And I commented to her that, before I would look at pictures like her inspiration photos. Please watch her video, okay? It's really good. And I would think to myself, girl, that's just brown liner on a white girl. What are we talking about? Why are we so, what is the hubbub about? But it really is so much more than that. And watching her video, just finding someone else who loves makeup just as much as I do. I love listening to people talk about it, okay? She's an actual makeup artist, so she knows more than I do. But I started to think, I'm like, okay, let me listen to what she's saying. Let me apply this to myself, pun intended, okay? And this soft, blurred, almost naked, but like really flushed, fresh looking lip. It's very multidimensional. It's very, I don't know, just like, are those your natural lips? Like that vibe is very pretty, but not something that I'm very good at. I love lip content, but I really was kind of functioning in, oh, I finally now use lip liner, lipstick, lip gloss. I'm good. That's all I need to learn. Wrong, okay? So now what I want to do is I wanted to attempt that kind of natural looking, blurred, slightly matte, it can be glossed a little bit, that lip. And I thought that it would be hard to do on me because I already have quite pigmented lips. So I'm like, well, you really just need a bunch of different browns and some pinks, you know what I mean? And I have this bundle of lip liners from Beauty Creations that I got for free. And before watching her video, I was literally going to declutter and give away like all of these because I was like, these are too light. Maybe I'll put them down, but these are too light. These are too light for me. They're not gonna work. I watched her video. I said, let me see. So I figured it out, and she's right. It is a beautiful, it is a beautiful lip. So that's what we're gonna do today. Then the next day, I was like, let me see if I can get my my Cupid cases to work. The lipstick palettes from Maybelline Mitchell. So that's gonna be the second lip, and then the third lip's gonna be whatever I want it to be. Okay. So let me just get started with attempting a soft, blurred, very like multi-dimensional but natural lip. So this is my natural lip. And now let's do her up. So these are the wooden lip pencils from Beauty Creations. I'm gonna go in with the color You Had Me at Espresso. And what I'm gonna do is I'm very lightly going to line the edge of my lip. Once that's done, I'm going to buff that out with an eyeshadow brush. The whole, the magic of it is buffing and blurring, okay? Something I didn't ever do. So I'm going to do it on top of my lip line. I say I have a little bit of a lip shelf, like my lip kind of goes up. I got soup coolers, okay? I was teased as a kid about my lips. I was over-sexualized as a teen about my lips, so I have a little bit of insecurity. So I always used to line inside my lips with lipstick when I started to use it. Now I'm on that line, okay? Sometimes I even overline, because why not? So this is going to give the illusion of an overline because we're going to be blurring this line. So just very gentle, shearing it out, buffing it out. Ignore my mustache, a good friend would. See? So pretty. And now on my bottom lip, I'm mostly gonna stick to where I have that pigmentation there. Just the very bottom here of this portion of my lip and the corners, okay? I also tend to always have a very congested lip line. Like I always have little bumps there, I could stand to have like a facial monthly to deal with that, but I don't have the money for that, so. And it's always been like that. I always have like larger pores in my lip line, which is why I can't do like that macro lip, like that camera that's real close to your mouth. Nobody wants to see that. You go to Dr. Pimple Popper for that, okay? But anyways, all right. So now that's what we have. Even that is quite pretty. Now what I did is I went in with the shade that's a bit warmer, and we're gonna go with this one. This color is called La Vida Mocha, and I'm going to fill in the corners of my lip. This shade is quite close to the color of the corners of my lip. And it almost helps that my lips are dry. It kind of adds to that like blurred, like really natural look, especially once I start pulling in these pinks. Now, the difference between, you know, Julia's video and the inspiration are our skin tones are already different and our lip colors are already different. So for me, I'm going more brown and then like a mauvier kind of peachy center because that's the color of my real lip, right? So now that I've used that shade, now I'm gonna go in, we're gonna go even lighter. I think, I didn't write down which shades I used. Ooh, let's use this one. And so I'm basically just using warmer shades until I get to the center of my lip. Now this one, I'm gonna go like right about here, but we're gonna leave the center alone. And up here, right under the cupid, and there, okay? And now the piece de resistance, is that how you say that? I don't know. We're gonna say this one, okay? And she's gonna go right here. I swear when I saw these pencils, I was like, oh great, all of these are too freaking light. I'm never gonna use them. And now I'm so happy I have them. All right. Look at that lip. Softly blurred. But it has a lot of dimension. Like it, at least I see it. I don't know, maybe I'm making it more than it is, but I love this. Now, if I really wanted to go ham, as I typically do, what I could do is even further go ahead and line like the outside of my line just a little bit darker. So I'm taking this Nikki K eyeliner. This is a gel eyeliner and it's super dark. And I'm just gonna go here, or just making a little bit of definition. And that's the lip. I never thought that I would like this type of look. I swear, I would look at it and be like, girl, that's just a brown lip liner on light skin. What's the hoopla about? There's hoopla to be had. And I just love being proven wrong. Like I was saying about the Natasha Denona, I love to be proven wrong. When I think a certain way about a makeup product and I'm like, nope, that's a hard, fast rule, I'm done. I love finding someone to be like, hey, that's cool, but have you tried? Have you tried? And then I try and I'm like, this is great. Prove me wrong all day long when it comes to makeups, okay? So that is the first look, guys. I'm gonna go ahead, take one little picture of this, and then we're gonna put a little bit of gloss on it and we'll move into the other videos. And until then, guys, I am going to let you go. I hope you enjoy the lip swatches to come. Have a good day. Thank you so much for stopping in. It's been me, Jasmine, the Buffet Witch, but you already know that because it's lip content time. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video, which will be very, very soon. And also, make sure you go watch Julia's video. It's so good. Bye, guys. Alright guys, I was going to end the video with what I said about the pencils, but I want to turn this into a slight review of my Cupid cases because these were kind of put in my use it or lose it area only because I couldn't figure out how to use them. Now, this is not to say that this is such a revolutionary technique or whatnot that it has fixed all of my issues with this palette, but it definitely changed how I feel about it, okay? So I'm starting to understand that most of what I'm picking up from Julia's video is that a blurred lip can be very fun. I typically want full coverage, full opacity. I want it to be liner, lipstick, gloss. I want it to be impactful. And when I would use these, I wasn't getting that. Hold on. So yeah, before, that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted like a boom pow in your face lip. This little technique with her, like what she was showing, has just kind of changed like wanting a matte full lip, and that being like my go-to, to now looking at lipstick and thinking, hey, the blurred lip is kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Now, these are not revolutionary, looks that I just did. You may look at them and be like, that's basic, it doesn't look very different, but it does look very different from what I typically do, what I typically feel comfortable in, and what I typically view as a finished lip. This is usually not enough. It's not dark enough, it's not red enough, it's kind of a reddish pink, which isn't my favorite jam. It's not glossy, I didn't put no gloss on top of this. Who am I, But it did show that I need to mix and match. I need to play. I need to be a little more free with my structure when it comes to using these particular products. So I'm just very happy that it changed how I was thinking about these, how I've used them. I'm using brushes more. I never really use brushes when I do my lips. That blurring technique with the brush is very, very useful. It's very easy. It really just changed the game for me. And that's what I love about makeup. So while these lips are not revolutionary, while they are no better than any of the other lip swatches that I have brought to my channel, I really enjoyed it, and I think that these are very pretty. This is a very wearable red, a more of a blushy lip, like if I was going to work or work dinner or something like that. This is something I would do. I of course had to pull in a dark liner just to give a little squinch of definition to the outer portion of my lip line, and I really like it. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. It's been me, Jasmine, the Buffet Witch, but you already know that. Even though I keep coughing in your face, I'm very sorry. I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video, which will be very soon. Bye.